It was past midnight when Aria boarded the last bus home. The streets were empty, and the cold wind howled outside as the bus rumbled down the desolate highway. There were only a few passengers, an old man snoring in the back, a woman staring blankly at her phone, and a man hidden beneath a hood, sitting silently near the middle. Aria took a seat near the window, her reflection barely visible in the dim light. As the bus moved, she couldn't shake the feeling that something was off. The air was heavy, and an unnatural silence filled the space. Even the usual hum of the engine seemed distant. Then, she noticed something strange. The hooded man hadn't moved, not once. His head was slightly tilted, and his hands rested stiffly on his lap. The bus hit a pothole, jerking violently, yet the man remained completely still, as if he weren't real. Aria's heartbeat quickened. She turned to the woman with the phone, but the screen was cracked and blank. The old man at the back was no longer snoring. In fact, he wasn't even breathing. A cold dread crept up her spine as she turned back to the hooded figure. Slowly, his head began to rise. Underneath the hood, there was nothing, just an empty, gaping void where a face should have been. The lights on the bus flickered. Aria gasped and tried to scream, but no sound came out. The other passengers were now slumped, lifeless, their eyes hollow. The driver, a faceless silhouette, turned his head toward her, his voice a whisper that echoed in her mind. "You shouldn't have boarded this bus." The doors suddenly creaked open, revealing a pitch-black abyss outside. The bus came to a halt, and an invisible force pulled Aria toward the exit. She tried to resist, clawing at the seat, but the darkness swallowed her whole. The next morning, authorities found the bus parked at the last stop, empty. No driver, no passengers, only a single phone left on a seat, its cracked screen flashing one final message.